Yeah.
Introduce yourself now. Restart that. Yes. Just do it. Whatever. Okay.
I'm Chris Labelle. I'm 24 years old from Ottawa, Ontario, and that's the nation's capital.
Chris, why don't you tell us about how you've been enjoying your week, or what this week has been for you?
You know what? This has been the craziest week of my life so far. You know what? It's been better than the top 100 week though, because I'm getting a lot more shut-eye because I need my beauty sleep. Because if you can see, I got a scar on the head, and that's from not sleeping properly.
Where did the scar come from? How do you get a scar from not sleeping properly?
Well, you know what? Let me tell you about the scar. Okay, what had happened was I had a little, tumor growing in my head, so it looked like a little golf ball. But doctor was like, hey, it's going to be no problem. We're just going to take out the fluid out of your head. Whatever, it's nothing. It's not even a tumor. Don't worry about it.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. And basically, I got cut. I got the boot at 44. Couldn't believe it. And, I got the call saying that I was on the taxi squad just in case something happened. So right after I got cut, they cut my head open, and doctor's like, what is going on here? There's a big callus. I think we got a tumor on our hands. Don't worry, it's not cancerous or anything like that, but it's a little benign tumor. So what he did was, I was awake the whole time, put local anesthetics in and out of my head about 8 times because I was so nervous and uptight and stuff like that. And it wasn't freezing properly because you got to breathe. Just breathe normal, take 1 or 2 needles, anesthetics, all that stuff. It's beautiful. And then, he took out the tumor right in front of a crowd of my friends. They were all watching. They're like, what is going on?
Why were they all watching?
Yeah, they
came into the room?
Yeah, they came in. I was actually in a chair like this while the doctor was doing it. But he's one of the best surgeons in Canada, apparently. And, he sewed up back my head. If we could get a little close-up on the deal here. Mm-hmm. There's a little scar tissue here. It looks like actually probably 2 pimples or something. But they're not pimples. It's scar tissue. So keep that in mind when I'm doing the live show. If I got a little bump on my head, I'm not covering up. It's a scarsy.
How are you feeling about doing the live show? Are you excited?
Doing the live show is going to be fun. It's actually going to be kind of weird, though, because I'm having a hard time at rehearsals getting the timing down and stuff like that. So, I got to just, get with the clap. Got to go, go with the flow, and then just do my thing because timing is everything in this one.
How do you feel that your singing's coming along?
Singing, I'm telling you, Bird is the sickest vocal coach in the world, and she'll tell you to listen. And when you listen, okay? When she says, hey, 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 you listen, okay? Because when she goes, hey, hey, you listen. So basically, she's just, she's getting me to sing from my diaphragm, and I'm just going to, pronounce the words a little more, and it should be a show on Monday. It's going to be a gong show. So all of you guys that are fans of the Gong Show, you come out, 8 o'clock. You watch it on CTV. Am I allowed to say that? CTV?
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally.
CTV.
We love
Canadian Idol
CTV.
Season 4 all day, baby. You know how it is. We ain't just faking it, we're working it here.
This is for real.
This is for real!
Yeah.
So
what's the most interesting thing so far that has happened to you since, I guess, being a bit more of I don't know if it's celebrity is correct, but, you're on the verge of celebrity, and do people recognize you? Do people, you have people commenting on your performances on the show?
You know what? Being in the top 22 now, I get a lot more emails than I did in the past. The MSN is ringing off the hook, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I can't keep up, but, I try to keep up. The fingers can only go so fast. And, I've been walking down the streets here and there, and people are like, hey, I like the mohawk. I actually ran into a bum on the street the other day, and he's like, dude, I love your mohawk. Rock on, dude. And he was dressed properly and everything, and, he smelled good. Everything was all good. I went up to him, I'm like, hey, thanks, dude. He's like, can I have $1? I'm like, because you said you like my mohawk, I got to give you $1? And, he's like, oh, I just need some food. I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you $1. And so I gave him $1. I told him, you don't buy liquor, don't buy alcohol. This money is for food. That's
Perfect. You're done.